Nope. Alright, well, apparently yes. I was trying so hard to dodge that. And I was wrong. Heal me, Torgo. Thank you.
I'll be fine now.
Was Jill also healing me? Jill was doing something there. Oh dear. He's very mad. I actually thought that wouldn't hit you. I'm glad it did, though. Bucking bull. Oh, look at him go. Like one of those bull rides at those Wild West or country places. Out of my sight. I don't even need a stagger to kill you. Gamer moment, GG's, well played. I actually thought you were dead there, but you were just staggered. I mean, you were essentially dead, let's be real. Is there anything up here? There's a little pathway here. Okay, no. Nothing worth my time. Just some nice scenery. This looks like, oh, what's that place called from FF12? That, like, marshland? It's been a while since I played 12. Kind of looks like the Osmone Plain, to be honest. A little bit like the Osmone Plain. I don't think that's the place I was thinking of at first. But it kind of looks like the Osmone Plain. The music kind of sounds like it, too.
Here we are. Martha's Rest.
Any items down here? Does not look like it. Liv, what are you doing? How can you not jump over that rock? That was not super high. Here, there are some items. Before we go to Martha's Rest, we explore down here. Oh, I can't go there. I have to take the bridge. They couldn't put swimming in this game because of how gorgeous it is. And how much work they had to do on everything else. This music, this opening reminds me of FF8. Like the battle theme's opening, like that first like very beginning part reminds me of the battle theme from FF8. I guess the battle theme in general gives me 8 vibes. Again, with the soundtrack, I really just like, I hear all the Final Fantasy games. Each track reminds me of like a different game. Like most of the area environments remind me of 12. Some remind me of 10. The battle themes kind of remind me of 8 a little bit. They did really good with this soundtrack. It feels very nostalgic. And also, like, unique and new in its own right, and very, very good. Footpad.
Throw your weapons down if you want to live.
Or I could just, like, tear you apart with my Garuda Claw. That's also a possibility. Oh, get wrecked. You were saying about tearing me apart? If I didn't know any better, I think you were very, very wrong about that analysis. On the ground, loser. Good job, Jill. Torgal, well done, both of you. I will take my reward. 10 bloody hides. There's so much to explore. Just want to keep exploring, man. Exploring and doing more combat. I love everything about the game, but oh, the gameplay is just so fun. I'm not done with you. Oh, I got your friend. Well, I mean, that works for me. I was trying to finish off this scorpion first. But if it works, it works. I keep going this way, we get to some new areas, so I'm just gonna keep going here and exploring to my heart's content. before moving on to story, because man, I am hooked to this gameplay. Oh, do I not have enough for Wicked Wheel? I thought I did.
It's over.
Dude, sometimes the Phoenix Shift just doesn't do the attack. Really weird.
That's enough.
It is mostly just a gap keeper. Like, I gotta stop using it expecting to get good damage with it. I'm using it solely for the fact that it brings me closer to the enemy. Just like Deadly Embrace does. Like, I always think of it as like a strong, heavy hit attack, and it sometimes connects, but other times it doesn't connect. Can I go this way? Like, what's happening? Because it looks like... Okay, yeah, I can go this way. How do I get over there to those enemies? Maybe from, like, the other side? Okay. Maybe that's near the side quest. Okay. I think I see. Basically, I just did a loop because I wanted to, like, fight more enemies and look for more items.
That's one of our branded.
Hey,
Can we
guys.
take him in?
He's not one of ours. Look, he's with his master.
Are you the stable master? I was asked to deliver this to you.
I keep forgetting I have to hand it over manually.
This is for me, right enough. Not sure what some bearer's doing bringing it to me, though. Where's that fool of a peddler got to?
He couldn't come himself. His cart's surrounded by wild chocobos.
Huh. Sounds about right. He'll have it full of Gizal greens, no doubt. Crammed with him, if I know him.
Gizal greens.
Chocobos go mad for them, don't they? And if you forget to seal the cart up tight, the smell gets out, and birds come running from miles around. Don't get me wrong. They're a fine investment for a savvy merchant, especially around these parts. But you can't get greedy, as our mutual friend is learning the hard way. Still, I got my wares, and that's all that matters. Be sure to pass your master my regards.
Hey, quest complete. What a bird wants. Sharfang, Bloody Hide. Where am I going?
Good
Oh, I'm going
girl.
this way now.
You
I guess that side quest is done. Maybe now we can reach that, those enemies I saw? Hopefully?
You barely
What's up,
have to
dudes?
step out your front door these days before you're set upon by beasts or bandits. So much for the Holy Empire bringing us a new age of enlightened order. The place has gone to the dogs.
Dogs are great. I'm sure you don't mean actual dogs, but... Can I, like, jump down from here? Alright, no. Square Enix, they're cowards. They don't want you to jump off bridges.
I wonder if Martha is as friendly as Gav claims.
Let's go and find out, shall we?
Oh, the obelisk was activated? Where? Oh, I guess you don't have to be, like, super close to it. You could be, like, you could just be inside of
The
it.
golden stables again.
Any goods to Eastpool, leave them in the pile. We'll take them over when the bridge is back up.
And when's that gonna be?
Dude, this game, it's great. It also makes me really excited for FF7 Rebirth because, like, we're gonna be leaving Midgar in that game, going to, like, Calm and, like, the Chocobo stables and, like, all the other locations from the original game. And they're probably gonna do all of this. It's gonna feel like... I love FF7 Remake. But, again, I'm looking forward to seeing the areas outside of Midgar. It's gonna be so great. This gets me hyped for that as well, because, like, this is gonna be like, oh, we're gonna be seeing, like, other villages, other towns, other environments in general. Basically what we see here, I'm expecting them to do something similar with Rebirth. It's gonna be great.
Here, has this thing always been glowing?
Ooh, hello. Is this like a crystal?
So much for all parts of the Empire being equal, if that's all the crystal they give us.
Oh, and it's not like any of us lowborn can afford a bearer anymore.
It's like a piece of mother crystal or something. Okay. Alright, we can hold off on the story for now. I wanna just take a look around. Ooh, hello. Exploration yields results, as we all know. But yeah, I saw this area and I'm like, oh, we're gonna get to go to the Chocobo Ranch, the Chocobo Stables in Rebirth, ideally. And that's gonna be great. Because that's like the second location you go to in the original game. It might even be the first. You're able to go there, I think, before Calm. Or maybe it's after Calm, I don't remember.
If it weren't for that mark, I'd be on you like a rash.
What? Excuse me? I think I'm being like sexually assaulted.
Scabbard in days. Come on, come inside.
I'll be happy to show you how well I wield my blade after my shift's over.
Get a room? You can tell this game is rated M, dude. There were 2 instances of cutscenes where they were like, ideally gonna do it, but obviously they faded to black and didn't show you anything, and then those 2 dialogues.
How do?
I already have a Gaia blade.
Take care out there.
Wait, what was that? Founders of something?
What are you after?
Founders, Footsteps. Oh, it adds a new song. It's so much money, though. These songs are a lot.
Take care out there, eh?
So much for the Orchestron. I mean, we'll get them eventually.
Make sure you're aiming that at the fish there, son. Keep them nice and fresh.
Come and have a look, don't be shy!
Selling fresh mutton? Like in Zilia? Interesting.
Fresh cuts. Fresh cuts. Get your fresh cuts here.
Oh, fresh cuts. Not fresh mutton, but similar enough. This is interesting. I should go to the story, actually, before moving on. It makes more sense. Hello. What you doing there? Blacksmithing? Cool, cool. You do you. My word, this game is gorgeous.
It was good, honest work building the aqueduct.
Excuse me. Would you happen to be the landlady?
Depends who's asking, and why they have an Imperial bearer with them.
For protection, which hopefully won't be needed. If you can advise me on the safest route to the west.
It's your friend here I'd be worried about. Bearers don't have an easy time of it in Rose area. Even a Stratton lad like him might attract the wrong kind of attention. And if he gets nabbed, it ain't likely to end well for you either.
Then we'll just have to stay out of the malicious way. Gav said he might be able to help us.
Follow me. Sorry for before. Can't be too wary of strangers asking questions in our game. I'm Martha, an old friend of Sid's. He said he had high hopes for a bearer who joined recently. I expect that's you. So, where is it you're headed?
For Phoenix Gate. We have questions that need answering.
Is that so? Well, if you want to avoid the garrison, the road through Eastpool's your best bet. Or it would be, if the bridge hadn't collapsed. A right bloomin' nuisance it is. We've had no trade with the village for weeks. I did ask our carpenter to take a look at it. But he went out on another job. and he hasn't come back.
Do you think something might have happened to him?
Fingers crossed he's just taking his time. The alternative don't bear thinking about.
We'll find him. And make sure he's safe. We both need that bridge repaired. Your carpenter sounds like the man to do it.
I see why Sid's got such a soft spot for you. If you could, I'd be in your debt.
You said that he went out on a job?
Right. He went down into the marshes to check on another bridge. The one by the Fallen Gate.
The marshes were dangerous at the best of times. We should hurry.
There's a ladder to the side of the gate. That's the quickest way down, if you've a head for heights. His name is Bernard. Should you find him well, tell him Martha sent you, and that he's wanted at the bridge to Eastpool.
Building bridges? Oh, some quests are just going to be main story quest. Okay.
To the marshes, then. Let's find that ladder.
Okay, isn't that like... Yeah, it's down there. Okay, that's like... Yeah, okay, I get it. That's like where we were before and we were exploring. I go down this way and then like all around? I don't think they'll let me like jump off the bridge.
Here's the gate. And that must be the ladder.
Oh, beautiful. I don't have to like make my way all around. I'm surprised you can't do like the sliding thing in like FF7 Remake where you can like slide, where like Cloud slides down the ladder.
I don't care what your orders are, Brandon. You keep that sword in its sheath.
Get away from me!
What was that?
It came from under the bridge. Come on.
Oh, so these enemies are linked to this side quest. Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Which summon am I gonna use? Probably Garuda.
There he is.
Hello. Over here. Tear him asunder.
Don't let them get away.
Oh, whoop, strong move. That's what I meant to do. Now we're talking.
Stay down.
Oh, didn't even need the burning blade.
It's over.
It's just that easy. I did not see you here, but you're dead anyway. Hey. Nearing level 21.
Thank you, my lady. You saved my life.
Not at all. You're Bernard the carpenter, yes?
I am. I didn't realize my name was known so widely.
I'm a friend of Martha's. She asked us to come and find you.
Well, I'm very grateful for it. I just finished checking these piles when I turn around. I see a gang of slavering monsters looking to feast on my flesh. If you hadn't come when you did, I'd have been snipped into strips by now.
We're just glad you're safe.
I best go and give my regards to the landlady then, hey?
Actually, she asked that if we found you, we should beg you make haste to repair the bridge to Eastpool.
Of course. I said I'd take a look at it, but it clean slipped my mind. I'll head up there straight away. The trusses are still sturdy. It's just a matter of replacing the stringers and relining the deck. I'll have it done in no time.
Thank you, Bernard. We were hoping to take the road to Eastpool ourselves. We're very grateful for your help. And sorry for asking this of you after what you've been through.
I owe you my life. Fixing a bridge is the least I can do. Thank you, my lady. And you too, son. You're with Sid, ain't ya? Me and him, we go way back. Not as far as Martha, mind, but far enough.
I see.
Well, I best get cracking then. You go and let Martha know I'm all right, and she'll have her bridge back soon enough.
We will.
All's well that ends well.
The bridge will be fixed when it's fixed. Down. If you're headed for Eastpool, you'll have to wait.
Supposed to be in Eastpool yesterday.
Alright, Martha. How do we get to Martha's again? Just keep going this way south? This is the building, but I need to like find the front
Like
door.
that. All this place